The CEO of Robinhood said that Shiba Inu will soon rise. Robinhood's top executives are talking about Shiba Inu coin, which is a question that can't be avoided by any Robinhood executive. In the Shiba Inu AMA, almost every part of the Shiba Inu environment was talked about. Even if you don't have leash, you can still buy lands. ShibFit app will burn Shiba while she walks, and there are new sheep burn games to play. More news about sheep is on the air. Just keep an eye out for anyone who works with crypto. Hey Robinhood. When Shiba Inu listing is very known and has been resonating since August 2021. It has been about 6 months. Shiba Inu reached its highest point ever. Shiba Inu could be traded on dozens of crypto markets, but Robinhood was the only one that didn't want to. But what the CEO of Robinhood said will soon send Shiba Inu through the roof. You must be eager to find out what Robinhood's CEO said, right? Don't rush. We're about to tell you about the time in October when Shiba Inu was at its highest level ever. The ShIB listing about Robinhood had hit a fever pitch. There were a lot of rumors, and investors were eager for the Shiba Inu to be added to Robinhood. They actually banged on the doors of Robinhood to get their way. The desire for ShIB to be listed has reached a point where Robinhood's top executives, including their CEO, can't do an interview without being asked about the Shiba Inu listing. While answering questions about the Shiba Inu listing, the Robinhood executive promised that the company would add new cryptocurrencies to its platform. This was before the CEO of Robinhood, Vlad Tenev, said Shiba Inu will soon rise. Do you know what Vlad Tenev used to say about the Shiba Inu listing? Jim Cramer, who hosts the CNBC Mad Money show, asked a question about Shiba Inu. Here's the answer. The CEO of Robinhood, Vlad Tenev, said, "Right now, we only offer 7 coins, and I think that's because safety comes first. So, we won't usually be the first ones to add a new item. We want to make sure it meets a strict list of requirements." You must have heard what Christine Brown said about the Shiba Inu listing. The editor-in-chief, Dan Roberts, asked Christian Brown, the COO at Robinhood, about the Shiba Inu ad. He said, "We don't think the short-term gain we might get is worth what our users will lose in the long run. We want to make sure that we are also looking at everything from a legal point of view as we work and evaluate it." You must have noticed that Robinhood's top executive has slowly moved toward Shiba Inu coin over time. When asked a question, Jason Warnick, CFO of Robinhood, said, "We know that users and other people would like us to add more coins. There have been a lot of calls to add more cryptocurrencies, and no one has ignored them." Before you hear what Robinhood's CEO said about Shiba Inu, think back to what Aparna Channapragada, the company's chief product officer, said when Bloomberg host Emily Chang asked her, "Are you going to list Shiba Inu or not?" She said, "I almost thought, Emily, you'd start with WinSheep. First of all, I love that group, and I love seeing how excited they are about Robinhood. We don't think that's a given. But I can't talk about token entries either." The CEO of Robinhood, Vlad Tenev, was asked a question at the start of this month. Does Robinhood want to let other cryptocurrencies be traded? Will Shiba Inu be on the list? Vlad was shown. So people have been telling us a lot. We know that they want more cryptocurrencies on the site, and we've been working with regulators to make that happen before telling anyone what Robinhood's CEO said about Shiba Inu. Let's take a look at what went on in the most recent Shiba Inu AMA. At the Shiba Inu AMA with the Watcher teacher, people talked about many different things. The main speaker was Queenie, who is the manager of SHIB's Discord. Archangel and Shiba Former were also there to share their thoughts. But Satoshi Kusama, who was in charge of making Shiba Swap, stayed private and was always on chat. William Valk, who used to be the head of Activision, also talked about the future games. Did you go to the live AMA with the Sheep Guru? Okay, we'll tell you more about the Doggy DAO, which is a lucky streaming event. The most talked about thing was a big step toward making the Shiba Inu environment less centralized. The Sheep Dive team stated that the pre-launch version of DAO 1 is the beta version, and that only bone holders will be able to vote on the Shiba swap pairs. Archangel told us about one of the guests, Doggy DAO, and said since this is a beta version, we have a great group of people trying it out. so that we don't have any security problems. We need to set things up step by step. We are very careful about costs because we all saw the DAO get taken over by an unfriendly group a few weeks ago. So that's something that everyone is thinking about. But he didn't say when the full version of Doggy DAO would be out. SHIB burning has become a burning habit among sheep, as you know. In the AMA session, it was the same. The most attention was paid to the SHIB on fire. During the AMA session, Archangel said that Shiba Swap 2.0 would have a unique burning portal. He said that in Shiba Swap 2.0, a mechanism for burning will be built to cut down on the stock that is being passed around. We want the burn rate to go up as more people use the site. So, this is kind of the new utility, if you think about it. It's about getting the supply to go down slowly as you use the site more. He said that investors shouldn't expect a 90% burn because it's impossible. You know, the Welsh Sheep Partnership made it possible for Shiba Inu to be useful in the real world in new ways. During the Ask Me Anything event, it was also a hot topic. Archangel told them that Wellies would also have a burn feature. The answer for Shibarium Layer 2 is let out. Archangel said that Wells is making applications for the metaverse and has an NFT release that will pay for the franchises. However, the wealthy franchises won't be fully active until the first half of 2023. We know you can't wait to find out about the new Shiba land. The development team stated that the land event will last for 10 days. This is to keep transactions from getting backed up and to keep gas prices from going up. Also, the people who have a lease will be able to get their lands first from a total of 99,000 lands. But after 35,000 lands, dogs will no longer have to be on a leash. Yes, William Volk also talked about the game area. He said that tribes would be different from other collecting card games. He also said, "I want to make it clear that this is not just a copy of a collectible card game that already exists. This is kind of different. It has a very stable economy, which is a very interesting thing about it. It includes both the Bitcoin game and the mobile game. Do you want to set ships on fire while you walk?" Yes. Bigger Entertainment's founder, Stephen Cooper, is working on a health and exercise app that will burn tubes while you walk. Cooper said how much it would cost and how it was coming along in a recent tweet that had some good news. "We finally put down a deposit on the ShibFit app, and work on making it has begun. Our company is losing close to $20,000 because of this. So I don't want to hear about how we're not doing our part anymore. Let's make Shiba something great. Do you want to know how the exercise app will help you lose weight? Okay, we'll give you a short summary of the SHIB burning. Users of the ShibFit app would take steps to stay fit and burn calories. This is seen as a creative way to burn calories. Sheep would be burned by the app. There would be ads in the app." Cooper explained how the Sheep Fitness app works in a separate tweet, which said that you burn sheep based on distance and achievements, and that ads will pay as you walk certain distances to get your points for those achievements.